Welcome back to the restoration of this abandoned general store. I'm the keeper of this tale, and with the help of my close friends and family, we will get this place back to her glory days. If you've been following along with this journey, you know these walls don't give up their stories all at once. They come in bits and pieces.
Old-timers used to say that general stores hold on to memories the way ridgelines hold on to a storm. Slow to arrive, heavy when they do, and never completely gone. The work was constant, before daylight and long after dark. There was always something needing done. And even with a child on the way, Emma never slowed much. Folks who knew her said she was as strong as the mountains around her. The kind of woman who carried more than her share without complaint. Appalachian women are built different. And Terp, he was on his own mission. He'd spend the day tending the store, helping neighbors unload freight, and sweeping away the coal dust that seemed to settle over everything in those years. Then, as the evening settled into the holler, he'd climb the steep, narrow stairs and keep right on working. Up there in the little room with the half-painted walls and the crib that he was slowly piecing together, making sure everything was perfect. Some of the youngsters might have thought he was silly, but the old-timers, they just nodded. A man preparing a nursery is a man preparing his heart. The heat that July was the kind that made mountains shimmer. Windows stayed propped open, coal dust drifted in like a familiar spirit. Neighbors stopped by with jars of peaches, cold tea, and stories meant to settle a young mother's nerves. Now you Appalachians know the advice I'm talking about. The kind passed down from grandmothers who swore they learned it from wind itself. In Appalachia, folks always said July babies were firefly children, born in the season when the hills sparkled at night. These children were believed to have bright spirits and a knack for finding wonder in small things. There's no better way to describe Terp and Emma's firstborn than that. Mildred Hope Bryant was a beautiful light with a mountain steady spirit.
Getting married, building a house that doubled as a general store, and welcoming a baby, all in the thick of the Depression, shows the kind of grit and resilience this old place was born from. Now let's say a prayer and dive into the work.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
We ended our last episode by trimming back and squaring off the ends of these rafters in preparation for a fascia board and eventually gutters. But one thing we did not finish in the last episode was the top side window. So we are going to go ahead and start with that portion first, and then we're going to move on up to the small roof and install J-channel and soffit. Not real sure how far we're actually going to get with this, but nonetheless, whatever we end with here, we'll pick right back up with on the next episode. Let's get this new side window installed.
Appalachian superstition blends Scots Irish, African, and Cherokee traditions, and believe it or not, windows appear often with these beliefs. Don't worry, I'm going to give y'all some good examples. Sometimes a bird would tap on the glass, and folks knew it was never just a bird. Or a whippoorwill calling too close made families shut every window tight, because the old Appalachians thought that sound carried warnings. Some people painted their frames haint blue because wandering spirits don't cross water, or so the stories go. And tucked in the crack of the sill, you'd find iron nails or silver coins, quiet mountain armor hidden in plain sight. And if you ever saw scratched marks in the frame, they weren't accidents. They were warnings left by hands that believed in protection you couldn't always see. Oh, and you never rock an empty rocking chair by the window, letting it move on its own. It was a surefire way to invite a spirit to come inside. In the mountains, a window was never just a window. It was a watcher, a warning, a welcome, and sometimes a doorway. Alrighty, y'all, now we're moving on to where we will be installing fascia, soffit, and J-channel. And we are going to do the whole tater house. So let's walk around and give y'all a good before look. Like I said before, we're going to start on the top roof portion, and then we'll work our way to the bottom. The bottom will be a little bit more time consuming because we will have to be working off ladders and scaffolding. But I'm excited to get this portion knocked out. So stay tuned, because once this is complete, the tater house will have another much needed facelift. Let's get things rocking on this top portion.
Front part's going to be fun.
I do, yeah.
Eat it. There's a big nest Cherokee.
Oh, great.
The top section is officially prepped and ready for the gutter team to install the black aluminum fascia. It's hard to believe that we started with an actual hole in the roof. Just a few final touches left before we can officially call this portion done. Now it's time to tackle the bottom portion. Unlike the top, this part presents more of a challenge. It's not a clean slate, and this building has seen a lot since the 1930s. Nothing's perfectly square or plumb, but that's part of its story. We'll adapt as we go, making sure every detail is as solid and respectful of its past as possible.
boy, just like that. Easy. Oh, mama. Mama, she's crazy. Mama, I'm coming home. He's got the screams.
Not me. No, man. I'm right behind you.
Boom. That was an accident ready to happen.
Break something.
Something like that.
Not really. Now you had that cut piece, slide it, bring it back to you now. Now go up.
That good?
Well, it needs to come back this way a little bit. Okay, right there. That's it.
A little bit too far. Is that okay?
We'll cut it.
Got it.
Thank you, dude.
All right, y'all, we're closing in on the end of this episode, but I did want to go back over everything that we accomplished. We did get all the J channel and soffit put up on the top portion. We started out real strong with that. And then we got to this portion here, which took a lot more effort and figuring to do just due to the angle. This is at a slope. In the next episode, we should be able to finish all this out. We didn't get anything done on the backside, but hopefully we can get the backside done and frame out around all these windows. Thanks again. If you like what we're doing here, go ahead and like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that bell notification. And until next time, farewell.